Hello guys, this is Kevin, and again today I came here Hyundai Glovis auction, and you see the thousands of cars here today. So you might know that today is Friday in Korean time, and today I'd like to introduce you one of the popular car in Korea and in other countries, which is called the Avante MD. It's behind me. I will show you the car first. So here is Avante MD. Well, actually this car is very popular in Korea, but also other countries, like the countries in African continent, for example, Ghana, Ethiopia. And even in US, it is one of the popular Korean car. And because of that, Hyundai company, they didn't change the model for a long time. So here is the appearance. The one after this model is Avante 80. Well, actually the Avante 80 came out a few years ago, and the reason why is because the Avante MD was very popular, so Hyundai company didn't have an idea to change the model and appearance. Some of the people who are watching this video will think that, oh, I know this car, but this car is not Avante MD. This car is Elantra. But actually, the Elantra and Avante is same car, but different name. So they are same car, but different name. Why? Because when the Hyundai company sell the cars to the worldwide, the other countries, they used to use this car name as Elantra. So the Hyundai company changed the names into Avante in Korea, but they are still using Elantra, the name, in other countries. For this specification of Avante MD, well, Elantra, you can check on the right upside. I will put the information on the video. And depends on the engine size, importing fee, the tax will be different. So before you import the car, you have to check the duty, the tax, how much it is, depending on the engine capacity. Before you open the door, you can see the smart key. If you see these buttons, it means that it provides the normal key, but the smart key also at the same time. So when I open the door, it's very hot because the weather is very hot today, very sunny. So when I get inside this car, it's like a sauna, very humid, very hot. And you see the buttons over here. This one's engine start and stop. I will show you closely. Meaning that it is the smart key car, so you can just turn on the engine without the key. I mean, you have to have the key, but to start the engine, you don't have to insert the key as other cars have. Nowadays, like the cars coming out from year 2012, 13, 14, and actually very recently, like 2019 and 2020, most of the Korean cars are, I mean, the sedan cars are all keyless, like this one. So how to start the engine is you press the brake at first, and then you push the buttons. And the key should be in the car or with you. Because there was some accidents from the people who are stealing the keys, so the Hyundai Glovis, they stick the keys with the handle, so nobody can steal the key. So this is how to start the engine. And when you press the start button again, then you can turn off the engine. This car seems like there is no lots of option. You see the handles, there is a buttons for connecting the phone call. When the phone call comes to you, then you can connect the Bluetooth using this way, using this system. And after you connect the car and phones, by the Bluetooth, then you can press the buttons, the green light, green buttons for get your phone call. And if you press the red buttons, then you can hang off. So this one looks like luxury model. The cars that doesn't have the option we call basic, eco, or like deluxe. And the cars that having some option, not all option, but some options, like this car, we call luxury class. So you can see the air conditioners, the systems here. And the reason why I like to introduce you this car today is because of the price. You see this car is 2011 model, and the starting price is 3 million won, which is about $2,800. One of the advantage of the auction is depends on the car quality. The starting price is decided, and if you try lots of cars from the auction, then you can buy the cars with the really cheap price. This car looks like everything is clean and no problem at all, I think. And you see the rubber here, it's because dealer who are checking the car wanted to check the car whether this car had the accident or not, so that's why they removed this. But when I attach it, then it's same as normal car, so there is no problem with this. And you see the back sides are clean, there is no problem with the interior. Like this car, if the starting price is like 2,800, then I think it is reasonable. The one thing, the problem is lots of the countries who are importing the Korean cars, their governments have the limitations that the dealer shouldn't import the cars that are more than 10 years. So today it is 2020. So if you import the 2000, let's say 9 model, then you have to pay the penalty for importing the car, and it is because of environmental issue. So if you import this car 2011 one, then you don't have to pay the penalty when you import the car. So to save the tax, the duty, importing the cars that are not more than 10 years. The tires are all good, I think. And the back side, let me open the trunk. It's here. So they are all clean, and when you see the inside, there is a spare tires. Woo. And the appearance, there is some scratch with the rim here, but it's not serious. And outside of the appearance, they are all good. The dealers like me, they comes to the auction every day. Monday another auction, Tuesday another auction, Wednesday another auction, and Friday this auction, and comes here and see the cars. It's like hide and seek. If there is some cars that are really good price with the really good quality, then dealers, they go the auction company and get the competition to get the car. So let's see another side. So as you see this car, this is silver color. The silver color in Korean market, the domestic market, is one of the cheapest car in used car market. And that is because the demand supply, the theory, you know, the most of the cars in Korea are white color, black color, and silver color. As you see the white color on the right and left side. And on the front, you see the white color, silver color, black color. So let me say, like most of the cars, like let's say 80% of cars are black and white and silver. So when you try to buy the cars for importing, if you try to buy the silver color, black color, white color, they might be cheaper than other colors. I know some of the country, because they have their characteristics depending on the countries, the colors, the citizens of each country are different. For example, in Ghana, they prefer the other colors comparing to the silver, black, and white. So when you import this kind of cars as a dealer in Ghana, then I don't recommend you to buy those of color cars. So today I show you the Avante ND, which is called Elantra in your country probably, or maybe. And next video I will introduce Picanto. It's same thing, it's called morning in Korea, but it's called Picanto, especially in African continent. So this is the today video, and I will see you later. Thank you very much.